Hello and welcome to the 2025 Powerlifting America Bench Press Nationals, held here in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm your host, Adriana Davis, and I am super excited to get started on day 2, session 3 of Bench Press Nationals. This session is going to hold all women's raw open. So this is the exciting one. We're going to have returning world champions in Chelsea Savitt, Melissa Copeland, returning world level competitors, returning national level competitors. And the bar is loaded for our first lifter coming up, Cherry Bennett. Cherry Bennett is going to be competing in the 63 kilo class. She is opening up with 65 kilos, just 5 kilos shy of her all-time best bench in competition. That was done not too long ago in December. This is going to be her nationals debut. Let's see how this opener moves. Gets that press command. Beautiful opener there. Take a look at that replay. Nice start to the session. 3 white lights. And there we go. And we are moving fast. Bar is already loaded for Olivia Jackson in the 57 kilo class, opening up with 67.5. Olivia is only 17 years old, competing in the open division. Easy enough there. And that is only 2.5 kilos under her best. Moving super fast. I know those young lifters make a ton of progress super fast, so you gotta watch out for that. Excited to see where she goes from there. And bar is loaded for Sarah Shelton, 70 to start out her day. This is going to be a really quick session. We've only got one flight full of the open division women.
These are all open division lifters.
70 flies for Sarah's opening attempt. 3 white lights there. And that's exactly what you expect from an opener, you know, something super easy just to get on the board. You don't want to risk too much by opening way too heavy. And these are, you know, a lot of these are season level competitors. Like I said, they've been to world level meets, national level meets. They know what to do here. Shelly Brown, 75 for her opening attempt in the 57 kilo class. So quite a bit over her body weight. Has a personal best bench of 82.5 kilos. Not too far off of that. Let's see how this moves. Pretty smooth, little bit sticky off the chest. Take a look at that replay there. That is a 3 white light lift. Yeah, just a bit sticky off the chest, but nothing too crazy, nothing too difficult. Probably be making a 2.5 to 5 kilo jump. That's pretty standard in the women's bench press. Taylor Gagnon getting hype for her opening attempt. 87.5. This is around about 193 pounds. Dangerously close to that 200-pound barrier, only on her opener. Easy enough there. That's a good lift. 3 white lights so far for the entire session of openers. Exactly what you want to see. Yeah, that was a very clean opener there for Taylor.
She's in the 63 kilo class.
Angels coming up next. 87.5 stays on the bar. This is only Angel's second meet ever, and it's on the national stage at Powerlifting America Bench Press Nationals. There we go. Moved like to warm up there.
And the lift is good for Angel.
That's a good lift. 3 white lights.
Our next weight is 90 kilos.
Bar is loaded for Divya
Our
Thomas.
lifter is Divya Thomas. Bar
Bumping
is
up to
loaded
90
at
kilos on the
190
bar, just shy of 200
She's in
pounds.
the 84 kilo class.
This is also Divya's Powerlifting America national debut. Opening up just 2.5 shy of her best bench in competition. But it doesn't look like it's just 2.5 under her best.
The judges on this line.
That's a good lift. 3 white lights there.
We remain at 90
Looks like she's due for a meet PR today.
For Katie Fisher, 198 pounds.
Katie Fisher coming up to the bar. 90 kilos stays on the bar for her opening attempt. Has a little bit of a sink there.
She blows that away.
Gets that press command super easy. 3 white lights, once again, sticking with the trend. Yep, that looked like a clean opener. These spotters have been extremely fast, working extremely hard all weekend. Big shout out to them. They're super nice as well. Bars loaded for Chloe Sumner. We have crossed over the 200-pound mark. This is 92.5, 204 pounds. Slow and controlled descent. Okay, a little bit sticky in the middle. See what the judges say. Oh, and unfortunately, that's going to be a no lift. If you look at that ascent there, yeah, just barely. It had to have been half an inch or so. There was up and down movement on the bar, and unfortunately, that's going to be a no lift for Chloe. You cannot have any up and down motion on the bar. Hopefully she can come back and get that. I would probably just stick with the same weight. And here we have reigning national champion Jamie Fisher. She's got a huge bench on her, opening up with 95 kilos in the 52 kilo class. Easy enough. She did have to adjust her bench to adapt to the elbow depth rule that was introduced a couple of years ago. I know she's been working very hard on that, but nonetheless, she's got a monstrous bench press there. That is a good lift, 3 white lights, no issues with elbow depth, has that beautiful sink that she's been working on. Looking to return to the World Championships. Now bumping up to 102.5 for Luna Bruno. Now 102.5 is typically a big milestone on the women's side in the bench press. Luna is opening up with that. And this is her debut at Powerlifting America Nationals. See how this opener moves for her. Oh, bit of a delay there to get the start command. They're saying that her feet are not completely flat on the floor. She's still got 10 seconds to get that start command, but she's got to hurry a little bit and make sure those feet are completely flat. And still no start command.
All right, Luna.
Let's take a look at that replay. See if we can see what the judges are seeing.
We'll see her a couple more times. Weight on the bar stays the same, 102.5.
Yeah, I'm trying to read the judges' lips there. I believe that they think that her feet are not completely flat on the floor. She's going to be talking to the jury, potentially getting a relift. I thought the feet looked flat, but I do have a different view. The judges have the best view on the platform. It can get a little bit sticky with having those feet completely flat on the floor.
Bar is loaded.
Going to be moving on. Bar is loaded for Elisa Tesler.
Elisa Tesler.
Opening up with 102.5. Elisa is the reigning bench press national champion in the 84 kilo division. She also competed at Classic Open Nationals last year, as well as Bench World. She placed 6th. Could be looking to make her return. Extremely fast opener. Starting off the day strong for Elisa. She's got the best bench of 112.5. Could be due to match that or potentially ship it by 2.5 kilos. We'll have to see where she jumps from there. Bar is loaded for Emily Joel. We now have those beautiful yellow plates on the bar. She's going to be opening up with 105. This is just 2.5 kilos under her best bench in competition. A little bit sticky on the way up, but still smooth. Oh, and that is going to be a no lift. Let's take a look at that replay there if we can. I'm not sure if I saw anything wrong with the lift. I think she potentially could have jumped one of the commands. That is where you're going to see that yellow card. It's a bit difficult to tell from the commentary booth because the yellow card kind of is a catch-all. It catches the feet not being flat on the floor, the butt coming up, missing a command. It's a little difficult to tell, but we move on. A little bit interesting here with the bench press openers. Michelle Robbins, 125 for her opening attempt. Michelle has competed on the international stage before. She won the Pan American Bench Press Championships back in October. Easy enough. Should be a good lift. And it is. 3 white lights. That is only 6 kilos under her best bench of 131. That's got to be a probably North American record there. And yeah, seems like she's made a lot of progress. Here we go. Chelsea Savitt, always bringing the sass to the platform. Yesterday was Valentine's Day, and I know that the bench press is her lover. 127.5 for her opening attempt. She is an absolute monster in the bench press. Competed at Bench Worlds last year, reigning world champion. There we go. Blinking, you miss it. Easy enough. Chelsea Savitt, 127.5. Definitely going to be fighting for best lifter, perhaps with Jamie Fisher. Speaking of best lifter, she did compete at Bench Worlds last year. Love that celebration from Chelsea. Competed at Bench Worlds, and she just barely missed out on best lifter. She got second best lifter at Bench Press Worlds last year in Austin, Texas. potentially going to be looking to make her return and claim that accolade in Norway. And now we have Melissa Copeland. She was just reffing earlier this morning and yesterday. She's on a Powerlifting America committee. She gives back to the sport in many ways, and now she is here on the platform, opening up with 132.5. Nice. Easy enough. That is 291 pounds, folks. 132.5 kilos. Already so close to that 300-pound mark in the women's division. Melissa is the reigning Masters 1 world champion. But now she's competing in the Open. Could be potentially looking to make her Open debut on the world stage. And folks, this is moving along quickly. Again, these spotters are so talented, so fast. Olivia Jackson back to the top of the order, jumping up 2.5 kilos to her second attempt at 70. There we go. Nice second attempt out of Olivia Jackson. That matches her best bench in competition. Again, she is extremely young, could be competing in the sub-juniors as a 17-year-old, but she chose to compete in the Open.
She is currently in third place in the 63.
Cherry Bennett, 70 kilos for her second attempt. Taking a pretty standard 5-kilo jump. Her opener had no issues on speed, no misgrooves, so I expect this to go well. A little bit sticky off the chest, but that should be a good lift. And it is 3 white lights for Cherry. I expect her to probably take a 2.5-kilo jump from there. It was a bit difficult for her to get off the chest, but she's still got a few more kilos in the tank. Bar is loaded for Sarah Shelton, 75 kilos. Sarah is one of our competitors who has been on the international stage, both at NAPFs and Bench Worlds. Nice press there.
It's up and it's good.
3 white lights. Pretty clean and solid. Had a little bit of delay to get that press command, just because she's got a little bit of the sink, and that center referee is waiting for the bar to be completely motionless before giving that press command. Shelly Brown now 80 kilos. Pretty sizable bench press in the 57-kilo class. She's got a best bench of 82.5. Solid attempt there. Kind of what you're expecting from a second. Now, she did get 1 yellow card. Yeah, there was some butt movement there. That side referee might have thought that, or might have seen her butt come off the bench. But nonetheless, it's a good lift, 2-1. Bit difficult. She's probably going to drop 2.5 kilos. Oh, I love this energy here. Taylor Gagnon, 92.5 for her second attempt. Bringing the hype, the energy, the focus. Oh, it's a fight in the middle, but she finds her way, sticks with it. And that is a good lift. 3 white lights. Yeah, Yeah, right there. It gets very difficult for her, but she finds her way, pushes through. I likely expect her to take a 2.5 kilo jump, but we'll see what she does. Her best bench is 97.5, so they could aim to match that. And she is in a bit of a battle here in the 63-kilo class between her and Angel Dawkins. Angel Dawkins, first-time competitor at the national level, in a bit of a dogfight with Taylor Gagnon, 92.5. They are neck and neck here, going toe for toe. Angel does weigh lighter than Taylor. That gives her the body weight advantage, so if she ends up tying her in the bench press, then she is going to take the national title. Oh, wow. Very similar to Taylor's bench. Moved about the same. 2-1. It's a good lift. Gets a blue card. That side referee likely thought that the bar dipped on the way up. I did not see that. I thought it was good. And thankfully for her, it is still a good lift. So currently Angel is ahead of Taylor due to Angel being lighter and them both benching 92.5. That's going to get quite interesting in the third attempts. Now, Chloe Sumner missed her opening attempt at 92.5 kilos. And she got all blue cards for that up and down motion. It was a bit of a difficult opener. Let's see how this second attempt goes for her. Wow, okay. I was not expecting that, to be quite frank. That is a good lift, 2-1.
We stay at 95 kilos.
Gets a yellow card from the side referee, but that is a good lift nonetheless. And thank goodness she is on the board because, again, she missed that opening attempt. I was worried how that second attempt would move, but she probably talked with the coaching staff, said that, hey, I had a bit of a misgroove. I could still go up 2.5 kilos. And she crushed it, got on the board. And now Divya Thomas, 95 for her second attempt. This would be a PR bench attempt for Divya. Her previous best is 92.5. And there it is. Almost looked like an opener there. Great attempt from Divya Thomas.
We move on to Katie Fisher at 97.5 kilos.
Yeah, awesome job. I would love to have that, a PR bench on your second attempt, and you still have room to go. She's probably going to add another 5 kilos from there, pick up that 100-kilo milestone. And now Katie Fisher, 7.5 kilo jump to 97.5. Nice attempt there. There's a good lift, 2-1. Not exactly sure what that center referee gave a yellow card for. She was a little bit quick on the press. That could have been the center referee thought that she jumped that press command. But thank goodness she still got that bench in. It is a 2-1 lift. And now we have returning international level competitor Jamie Fisher. She competed at Bench Worlds in Austin, Texas, where she placed second in the 52-kilo class. She tried to press for the win with 107.5, but fell short. Still walked away on the podium at her Bench Worlds debut. Now 100 kilos on the bar for her second attempt. Beautiful sink there. Beautiful press. That is a good lift. No issues on elbow depth. Yeah, it seems like, and again, it did take her a little bit to perfect the technique that is the sink. to get around the elbow depth roll, but seems like she's perfected it. That looked like a very clean press. Could potentially have been an opener, and she's definitely going to walk away with the national title in the 52 kilo class. Now, Luna Bruno missed that opening attempt at 102.5. Going to be retaking that, trying to get on the board.
She's certainly strong enough, and it's good.
Easy enough, 3 white lights. I believe her opener got called on her butt lifting up. She got 2 yellow cards and 1 red card from the center referee. Facing a bit of adversity there in that opener. I mean, you never want to miss the opener. That is the worst thing. It gets in your head mentally, but she was able to come back, smoke that on her second. Has plenty of room for the third. Emily Joel now missed that opening attempt, jumping up anyways to 110 kilos. Bit sticky, but that should be a good lift. And it is 3 white lights. Yeah, it was a bit dicey to jump up 5 kilos after missing that opener. But she got it on the board. No worries there. Elisa Tesler. Experienced national and international level competitor. Jumping up to 110. Very nice and smooth attempt there. I mean, she's being coached by Arian Messi Kamesi. He knows what he's doing. You can see him on the side there. Very nice bench press from Elisa. And she's got room to grow. I could see her jumping another 7.5 kilos from there. I mean, that was only 2.5 under her best bench. She's due for a PR and likely going to get that in her third. Michelle Robbins smoked that opening attempt, jumping up to 130 for her second. Taking her time with that setup. You can tell she's very experienced, has been on the international stage. Looked like an opener, if I'm being honest. 3 white lights. Only 1 kilo under her best in competition. She did that at the NAPFs back in October. And here we go. Chelsea Savitt, 135 for her second attempt. At the World Championships last year, she pressed that big 137.5. Could be due to go over that today. Based on that celebration, seems like she's feeling good. Yeah, I mean, she has absolutely perfected the technique that is the bench press. Yeah, and I mean, taking a look at the scoreboard, Chelsea is probably surely going to be in that best lifter position with Jamie Fisher close behind. Melissa Copeland, 137.5 for her second attempt. And it's so impressive that lifters like Melissa Copeland, who worked so hard, I mean, she was refereeing all day yesterday, and here she is on the platform, 137.5 for her second attempt. And moved well. That matches her best in competition, which she did at the bench press world championships last year in Austin, Texas, where she walked away with a world title. She has many world titles. She is very experienced, and again, just loves to give that back to the sport. Love to see people that like that win. Probably going to go for a big PR on her third and final attempt.
Bar is loaded.
And we just have one more round of third attempts here before the third session ends. Olivia Jackson, 72.5 for her third and final attempt. This would be a 2.5 kilo all-time meet PR for the young gun in Olivia Jackson. There we go. Just a bit hard in the middle, but that should be a good lift, and it is 3 white lights for Olivia Jackson. That's got to be a good feeling. I mean, coming to bench press nationals at your debut on the national stage and walking away without a missed lift, ending up with a meet PR. What more could you ask for? Cherry Bennett gonna be taking some inspiration from Olivia. 72.5 for her final attempt. This would also be an incremental meet PR for Cherry Bennett at her first national level competition. Oh, it's a fight, and it's gonna be just a couple of kilos too much today. I mean, she did everything she could. She got 70 kilos on her second attempt. There's nowhere to go from there except 72.5. You're on the national level stage. Let's go for it. Shelly Brown, 82.5 for her final attempt. This would match her meet PR. And again, I mean, coming in here on the national level stage, matching your meet PR is a big win. Let's see if Shelly can do it. Very fast descent. Let's see it, Shelly. There it is. That should be a good lift. What a wonderful third attempt for Shelly Brown.
A perfect day for Shelly Brown. We stay at 82.
Yeah, that was a limit lift. I think you could have put a feather on that attempt and it would not have gone. That is a big win for Shelly Brown, and she walks away as your 57 kilo national champion. Sarah Shelton, 7.5 kilo jump here after taking a 5 kilo jump. She's going to be attempting 82.5. This would match her best in competition if she completes it. Here we go. Nice attempt there from Sarah Shelton. Way to end the day. 3 white lights, matching her best in competition. Great attempt selection there. I mean, that is dicey. That is a bold move to go 5 kilos and then 7.5. Now Taylor Gagnon, always bringing all the energy to the platform. She is fighting for the title in the 63 kilo class. If you remember, she pressed 92.5. Gonna be trying to add 5. And it's just a little bit too much today. Taylor walks away with 92.5 from her second attempt. And that does mean that Angel Dawkins is gonna be your national champion in the 63 kilo class. But Taylor, I mean, still having a day, walking away with 2 for 3, 92.5 on the national stage. Nothing to sneeze at. Angel Dawkins, again, already walking away your national champion, just trying to add a cherry on top here with 97.5. Let's see it. Oh my gosh, and I thought that that would have gone based off of her second attempt. Just got stuck in the middle there. But, I mean, she still walks away your national champion, again, in the 63 kilo class. And this was Angel's second meet ever. And walking away with that national title at Bench Press Nationals. Great day for Angel. Chloe Sumner missed that opener, went up anyways to 95. Honestly moved better than her opener, now jumping up to 97.5 for her third and final attempt. Matched her PR on her second attempt, trying to go for that big meet PR here at her national level debut. Oh, she almost tried again there. Got stuck off the chest and then got a little bit more power, but that's not going to go. No worries. She still walks away with 95 kilos to match her best bench in competition. And hey, she's been competing for less than a year. I'd say that's a good day. Coming to your first national level meet, matching your meet PR. Ooh, and there is an attempt change in progress. I believe that Katie Fisher is bumping down to... Yeah, we just have to wait a little bit. Divya Thomas is likely going to be up next with 97.5.
All right.
Gives everyone a little bit of room to breathe in this already fast session. All right. And as noted, in bench-only competitions, you can change your third attempt 2 times. Works the same way as it does in a full power competition with the deadlifts, so that you can still have the fun of jockeying around for position, changing your third attempts. But now Divya Thomas, 97.5 for her final attempt. Oh, and I thought that was going to go. I think she did hit that rack there.
Let's give it up for Divya Thomas. Now
yeah, hit that rack and then just couldn't stick with it. You have to be careful with where you set up on the bench press. Divya's still going to end her day with 95 kilos. And that was already a meet PR in her second. Katie Fisher, 100 kilos for her third and final attempt, taking that incremental jump from her second. Fights her way up. I'm not sure if that's going to go. And yeah, unfortunately, that's going to be a no lift for Katie Fisher. Just right there. Had a bit of a dip in the bar. So that's where you see all of those referees give those blue cards. Very unfortunate. I mean, especially when you actually get the lift up. But she still is going to walk away with 97.5. And now we have a record attempt here and a fight for best lifter. 107.5 for Jamie Fisher. This is going to chip the IPF points of Chelsea Savitt. Only provisionally, because Chelsea is going to have a third attempt. But this is an American record for Jamie Fisher, 107.5. There it is. Let's see what the judges say.
That is a good lift. We have a new
And that is a fantastic American record attempt. Successful attempt for Jamie Fisher. Got one blue card for downward motion. I see the jury are potentially reviewing it, but for now, Jamie Fisher is in that best lifter spot for the women's open division. Now I imagine Chelsea Savitt is going to try to overtake that. We're going to have to see what happens there. But currently, Jamie Fisher sits at a whopping 103.7 IPF points. Luna Bruno missed that opening attempt. Came back and smoked it on her second. So I'm not mad at this 7.5 kilo jump. Smoked it. Looked like she had another 5 kilos in her. That is a 2 for 3 day for Luna Bruno. Walking away with that third attempt at 110. Only 2.5 under her best, but she did have that mishap on that opener. So I would call that a good day, and I would definitely call that a good day. She walks away with the national title in the 69 kilo class at her nationals debut. That's a lovely day. Now, Emily Joel, 112.5 for her third and final attempt. Missed that opening attempt. Went up 5 kilos anyways. Looked a bit sticky, but she got it. Jumped up 2.5 kilos. See how it goes. Let's see her stick with it. And she has got a lot of heart and grind on her. That is a fantastic, good lift for Emily Joel. And I mean, way to come back from adversity after missing that opening attempt. And it did look a bit difficult. And she ended up with 112.5. That's a 5 kilo PR for Emily Joel. Fantastic way to end the day.
Bar is loaded for Elisa.
Elisa Tesler. Big support from the crowd here. 115 for her third and final attempt.
All right, I am told Jamie Fisher's record was overturned. It is
And Jamie Fisher's third attempt has been overturned. First, let's watch Elisa's lift with 115. There we go. Wait to see what the judges say. And that is a good lift, 2-1. That center referee gave a yellow card. She was very close on jumping that press command, but I think that should stay. I don't see the jury having any action over there. She's gonna walk away with that 2.5 kilo PR. But yeah, back to Jamie Fisher. She did have that third and final record attempt overturned by the jury. And that means that Chelsea Savitt has already secured best lifter on the women's side with her second attempt. She secured a 103.7 good lift points. Now she is attempting a huge American record attempt in the 76 kilo class. 138. Let's see it, Chelsea. Stick with it. Oh my gosh. I don't know if that's gonna go. That is such a close lift for Chelsea Savitt. Getting off the bench slowly. Hopefully she didn't have any bench cramps.
We have another record attempt.
Yeah, that is. I mean, Chelsea still had a day. She still walked away with 135 kilos and the national champion in the 76 kilo class. And she won best lifter. I would call that a day, even if you missed your third and final attempt. The record's right there. You have to go for it. You already secured best lifter. Why not? Chelsea Savitt, hopefully we're going to see her return to Bench Worlds in Norway to pick up that best lifter award. And we have 2 final attempts in the women's open session. Melissa Copeland going to be attempting a PR of 140 kilos. I mean, just unbelievable. 308 pounds for Melissa Copeland. Already your champion in the 84 plus kilo division. Let's go! That is a nice third and final attempt from Melissa Copeland. Awesome work there. 3 for 3. Working all weekend, but it doesn't matter. She walks away with that PR and adding yet another title to her resume, your national champion in the 100. I mean, excuse me, in the 84 plus kilo division. Walking away with that 140 kilo American record. And we have one final lift. Michelle Robbins gonna be taking a swing at yet another American record attempt in the 84 kilo division. She's already gonna be your national champion. Gonna be trying to add the cherry on top here. Let's see it. Nice. That is a huge bench press out of Michelle Robbins to end her day. And that is a great lift. 3 white lights. Wow. That is absolutely phenomenal. And folks, that is it. We wrapped up the women's open division of Powerlifting America Bench Press Nationals in 45 minutes. It was a quick session. We had lots of action. We had American record attempts. We had fights for best lifter between Jamie Fisher and Chelsea Savitt. We even had a bit of drama with Jamie Fisher originally getting that third attempt American record at 107.5. That would have provisionally put her into best lifter, but the jury overturned it. Believe they could have overturned it either based on elbow depth or based on her potentially sinking back into the chest with that heaving motion. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but she's still gonna walk away your 52 kilo champion with a huge 100 kilo bench press. We had an amazing battle in the 63s between Taylor Gagnon and Cherry Bennett. Cherry Bennett, the rookie, or not Cherry Bennett, excuse me. We had a battle in the 63s. It was between Taylor and Angel. Angel's gonna walk away your champion in the 63s. And we had Chelsea Savitt with a huge 135 second attempt, going for that American record, just falling short, but still walking away with best lifter with a huge 103 IPF points. Hopefully she's gonna be returning to Bench Worlds in Norway. We had 2 successful American records between Melissa Copeland in the 84 pluses and Michelle Robbins in the 84s. Took that huge 10.5 kilo jump there to get that record. I mean, what a day. Do not go anywhere. The action is gonna pick up once again in session 4. That is going to be the men's open division. That's gonna be starting at 4 p.m. local time. We will see you then.